Dr. David Croftoon hurried through the bustling emergency room, his white coat billowing behind him. The night was alive with a steady stream of patients seeking solace from their afflictions. As he approached his workstation, his heart skipped a beat. There, lying on a gurney, was his wife, Darcy Forman. David's professional facade masked the waves of concern crashing against his chest. Darcy's eyes, usually sparkling with joy, now held a glimmer of pain and guilt. Martha Green, a perceptive nurse, met David's gaze and offered a reassuring nod. She could sense the unspoken turmoil between the couple. With practiced precision, David took charge of the situation, ordering tests and treatments for Darcy's symptoms. Yet beneath his composed demeanor, a storm brewed, a gnawing suspicion that whispered of betrayal. For now, he pushed those thoughts aside, focusing on his role as a doctor. As David examined Darcy, their eyes locked for a fleeting moment. In that instant, he saw a flicker of remorse that couldn't be ignored. The connection between them seemed strained, the trust that once bound them unraveling like a fragile thread. After Martha had administered the necessary medication, she approached David discreetly. "Are you okay, Dr. Croftoon?" she whispered, concern etched on her face. He appreciated her genuine care but couldn't bring himself to share his fears just yet. "I'm fine, Martha," he replied, forcing a small smile. "Let's keep focused on providing the best care for our patients." Their conversation was interrupted as another patient, Thomas Smith, was wheeled in with a pained expression on his face. David, determined to maintain his professionalism, shifted his attention to the new arrival, unknowingly setting in motion a series of events that would change everything. David's mind was burdened with questions as he attended to Thomas Smith, the new patient. Thomas winced in pain, gripping his abdomen. As David examined him, their conversation turned to personal matters. "I can't believe how much relationships can hurt," Thomas murmured, his voice laced with pain. David's eyes narrowed slightly, curiosity piqued. Relationships can be complicated. Sometimes, the people we trust the most can cause the deepest wounds. Thomas let out a bitter chuckle. "Tell me about it. My wife. She's been distant lately, secretive. I can't help but wonder if she's hiding something from me." Sympathy welled up within David, understanding the agony of suspicion. "Have you confronted her about it?" Thomas sighed, his voice heavy with sorrow. "Not yet. I suppose I'm scared of what I might find out. But maybe it's time to face the truth." The words hung in the air, resonating with David on a profound level. The parallels between Thomas's situation and his own slowly emerge, bridging the gap between their experiences. Meanwhile, Martha observed the unfolding conversation from a distance. She couldn't shake the feeling that there was a hidden truth to be unveiled, a secret that held the key to understanding the strained dynamic between David and Darcy. In a rare moment of respite, Martha approached Rhonda Bush, a sharp-witted nurse known for her keen observations. "Rhonda, something is amiss with Dr. Croftoon and his wife. I can sense it. We need to find out what's really going on." Rhonda arched an eyebrow, her curiosity piqued. "You think there's something fishy happening right under our noses?" Martha nodded, determination etched on her face. "I don't have all the details yet, but I'm certain that there's more to this than meets the eye. We have to help them, Rhonda." The two nurses formed an unlikely alliance, determined to uncover the truth that lay shrouded in the hospital's walls. As David continued to attend to Thomas, his thoughts swirled with a mix of empathy and suspicion. The unraveling of his own marriage now intertwined with the stranger's struggles, leaving him to question the very foundations of trust and love. Little did he know that his path was about to converge with Darcy's once more, and the truth, like a dormant beast, would soon be unleashed. The hospital corridors buzzed with activity, oblivious to the turmoil festering within David's heart. He finished tending to Thomas, promising to keep him informed of any updates. But as he turned away, a nagging voice inside urged him to confront the truth that lurked beneath the surface. David sought solace in the sanctuary of his office, a small haven amidst the chaos. He closed the door, shutting out the outside world, and allowed himself a moment to breathe. The weight of his suspicions pressed upon him, threatening to shatter the fragile equilibrium he had maintained. Just as he sank into the depths of contemplation, a gentle knock startled him. Martha stood at the threshold, a mix of concern and determination etched on her face. "David, we need to talk," Martha said softly, her voice brimming with empathy. He studied her intently, recognizing the earnestness in her gaze. "Martha, I appreciate your concern, but this is something I have to handle on my own." Martha's eyes softened. "I understand, but sometimes it helps to have someone by your side. Trust me, I've seen enough to know that secrets can destroy even the strongest bonds." Her words struck a chord within David, nudging him to consider the validity of her insight. Reluctantly, he nodded, giving her permission to accompany him on this treacherous journey. Together, they ventured into the depths of the hospital, seeking information that would shed light on Darcy's actions. Whispers reached their ears, a clandestine rendezvous, hushed conversations, and a web of deceit woven through the corridors. Rhonda, with her uncanny ability to uncover the truth, joined forces with Martha and David. Armed with tenacity and wit, they followed the trail of breadcrumbs, determined to reveal the secrets Darcy had hidden. As the pieces fell into place, the truth began to take shape, a portrait of infidelity painted with delicate strokes of betrayal. The evidence became too glaring to ignore, the weight of Darcy's actions crashing upon David's heart. With each revelation, David's composure wavered, his professional facade slipping away. The reality of his wife's deceit cut deep, leaving behind a jagged wound that threatened to consume him. Now, on the precipice of discovery, David stood at the crossroads of confrontation and restraint. Emotions churned within him: anger, hurt, and a desperate yearning for answers. The stage was set for the truth to come crashing down, threatening to rupture the fragile sanctity of the ER. The hospital's ER hummed with a sense of anticipation as David prepared himself for the inevitable confrontation. His heart pounded in his chest, an orchestra of emotions playing a cacophony of discordant tunes. Darcy, still unaware of the impending storm, lay in her hospital bed, her eyes darting nervously as she surveyed her surroundings. Guilt lingered in the air like an unspoken confession, casting a shadow over her every breath. David approached her bedside, his gaze steady but burdened. He couldn't help but recall the memories they had shared. The laughter, the love, the promises made in the moonlit nights. It all seemed like a distant dream now, shattered by the truth that loomed over them. "Darcy," David's voice trembled, revealing the vulnerability he had long suppressed. "There's something we need to talk about." Darcy's eyes widened, a flicker of fear dancing across her features. She recognized the gravity in David's tone, sensing that the facade she had carefully crafted was about to crumble. As the room quieted, the whispers of the hospital staff seemed to fade into the background, leaving only the raw emotions that coursed through the couple. David's voice grew stronger, the words he had rehearsed blending with the anguish in his heart. "I know, Darcy. I know about the lies, the secrets you've been hiding from me," he said, his voice a mix of pain and accusation. Darcy's defenses faltered, tears welling in her eyes. "David, I'm sorry. I never wanted to hurt you." Martha and Rhonda stood at a distance, silent witnesses to this unraveling of love. The weight of the truth hung heavily in the air, the delicate balance of trust forever shattered. David's voice trembled as he asked the question that haunted him. "Why, Darcy? Why did you betray me?" Darcy's tears cascaded down her cheeks as she mustered the courage to speak her truth. "I felt lost, suffocated by the routines of our life. I made a terrible mistake, seeking solace where I should have found it with you." David's heart broke as the truth spilled forth. Betrayal mingled with pain, their love story tarnished by the scars of infidelity. In that moment, the ER walls seemed to echo with the cries of shattered trust and broken dreams. The pain of their shared history weighed heavily on both, forcing them to confront the harsh reality of their shattered marriage. As the dust settled, David and Darcy faced a crossroads. Would their love be able to weather this storm, or would they be forever lost in the aftermath of betrayal? The ER's bustling chaos mirrored the turbulent emotions within David and Darcy. Their love, once a beacon of hope, now stood battered and fragile, teetering on the precipice of destruction. David's eyes bore into Darcy's, searching for any sign of remorse or redemption. The pain etched on his face mirrored the shattered fragments of trust that lay scattered around them. Darcy, David's voice trembled, his words weighed down by the heaviness of their shared history. I don't know if I can forgive you. The betrayal cuts deep, and it will take time to heal. Darcy's tears flowed freely as she reached out, her hand hovering in the space between them. David, please. I know I made a terrible mistake, but I love you. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to earn back your trust. The room fell silent, the weight of their words hanging in the air. Martha and Rhonda watched with bated breath, their hearts aching for the couple's shattered bond. David closed his eyes, his heart wrestling with conflicting emotions. The memory of their love, the life they had built together, tugged at him, whispering of the possibility of redemption. After a moment that felt like an eternity, David's eyes opened, filled with a flicker of hope. Darcy, if we are to rebuild what we had, it won't be easy. It will require honesty, vulnerability, and a commitment to healing. Darcy nodded, a mix of relief and determination etched on her face. I'm ready, David. I want to fight for us, for our love. Martha and Rhonda exchanged a glance, silently acknowledging that this was just the beginning of a long and arduous journey. The healing process would be filled with obstacles, doubt, and the constant battle against the ghosts of betrayal. But amidst the wreckage of their shattered trust, a glimmer of possibility emerged. A chance to rebuild, to forge a stronger foundation born out of the ashes of their past. As David and Darcy embraced, the hospital's ER continued its relentless rhythm, unfazed by the seismic shift in their lives. The journey toward forgiveness and redemption had only just begun, but they were willing to face it together, one step at a time. And in that shared resolve, there lay a glimmer of hope, a testament to the enduring power of love in the face of unimaginable pain. Time passed, marked by the slow mending of wounded hearts and the arduous path toward rebuilding trust. David and Darcy navigated the intricate dance of healing, their commitment to each other tested at every turn. Therapy became their refuge, a safe space where they confronted their demons and explored the root causes of Darcy's betrayal. With the guidance of a skilled counselor, they unearthed buried grievances, fears, and unmet needs that had festered beneath the surface. As they peeled back the layers of their relationship, painful truths surfaced. David acknowledged the role he played in their marital struggles, realizing the importance of self-reflection and growth. Darcy, too, grappled with the deep-seated insecurities that had fueled her misguided choices. The path toward forgiveness was rocky, fraught with setbacks and doubts. But in the face of adversity, their love held steadfast, each milestone inching them closer to a future rebuilt on a foundation of newfound understanding and vulnerability. Outside the counseling room, the hospital's corridors whispered with curiosity and sympathy. Co-workers who had once been oblivious to their crumbling marriage now witnessed the arduous journey of reconciliation. Martha and Rhonda, who had played instrumental roles in unearthing the truth, stood as silent pillars of support. Their presence reminded David and Darcy that they were not alone in their pursuit of healing. Amidst the pain, glimmers of hope emerged, a stolen touch, a shared laugh, and the gradual rediscovery of the love that had once bound them. With each small victory, their spirits lifted, and the path ahead seemed less treacherous. One evening, as the sun bathed the hospital in hues of golden warmth, David and Darcy found solace on a rooftop terrace. The gentle breeze carried the scent of new beginnings, mingled with the bittersweet memories of the past. They spoke candidly, laying bare their hopes, fears, and renewed commitment to one another. In the fading light, they found solace in the knowledge that their love had weathered the storm, forever transformed but still resilient. As they gazed at the horizon, a tapestry of possibilities stretched before them. The road ahead remained uncertain, but they faced it hand in hand, their hearts entwined with a newfound strength born from the depths of despair. In the midst of their journey, they had learned that love, like life itself, is imperfect. It weathers storms, endures pain, and requires constant nurturing. But in the crucible of struggle, love also has the power to heal, to forgive, and to create something even more beautiful than before. And so, David and Darcy, bound by the threads of their shared history and a love that had survived the darkest of nights, embarked on a new chapter, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the transformative power of redemption. Months had passed since David and Darcy began their journey of healing and reconciliation. The scars of betrayal still lingered, but they had forged a path forward, one step at a time, fueled by their shared commitment and unwavering love. Their renewed bond radiated through the hospital halls, igniting hope and inspiring others to believe in the transformative power of forgiveness. The staff witnessed the blossoming of a love that had weathered the storm, serving as a reminder that even the deepest wounds can heal with time and perseverance. Martha and Rhonda, who had played instrumental roles in uncovering the truth, watched with pride and admiration. They had witnessed the unraveling of a love story marred by betrayal and witnessed its resurrection, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. One day, as David prepared to leave the hospital, Martha approached him with a soft smile. "David, I'm glad to see how far you and Darcy have come. Your journey has been an inspiration to us all." David's eyes sparkled with gratitude as he clasped Martha's hand. "Thank you, Martha. We couldn't have done it without your support and the unwavering friendship of Rhonda. You both played a significant role in our healing." Martha's voice quivered with emotion. "It was an honor to be there for you both. You taught us that love can withstand even the harshest trials. I'm proud to call you my friends." As David walked away, his heart swelled with a newfound appreciation for the resilience of the human spirit. The scars of betrayal would always remain, a reminder of the pain they had endured. But within those scars lay a testament to their strength, their willingness to confront the darkness and emerge on the other side. That evening, as David entered their home, he was greeted by Darcy's warm embrace. They held each other tightly, cherishing the love that had endured against all odds. In the quiet of their sanctuary, David whispered, "Darcy, I am forever grateful for the second chance we have been given. Together, we have triumphed over the shadows of our past and forged a love stronger than ever." Darcy's eyes shimmered with tears of joy. "David, I will spend the rest of my life making it up to you. Our journey has been tumultuous, but it has shown me the depth of my love for you and the strength of our bond." They stood in silent communion, knowing that their love story had been rewritten. Their shared experiences of pain and betrayal had become the foundation for a love that was fortified, resilient, and unbreakable. In the embrace of their renewed love, they found solace, redemption, and the promise of a future filled with compassion, understanding, and unwavering devotion. And as their hearts beat as one, they knew that their journey, though marked by betrayal, had led them to a love that was more profound, more cherished than ever before. Years had passed since the fateful day in the hospital's ER when the truth had come crashing down. David and Darcy stood hand in hand, their love story a testament to the power of forgiveness, resilience, and the enduring strength of their bond. They had rebuilt their lives, stitching together the fragments of their shattered trust to create a tapestry of love, forgiveness, and growth. The scars of their past had faded, reminders of the journey they had traversed to reclaim their happiness. David had flourished in his career as a doctor, pouring his passion into healing others. Darcy had found her calling in supporting survivors of infidelity, sharing her own experiences to offer guidance, hope, and the assurance that love can be reborn from the ashes of betrayal. Together, they had become beacons of hope, their story touching the lives of countless others who were navigating the treacherous path of betrayal and seeking the strength to rebuild. One evening, as they sat together under a starlit sky, Darcy turned to David, her eyes shimmering with love. "David, despite the pain we endured, I'm grateful for the journey that brought us here. Our love is stronger because of it." David's gaze was filled with adoration as he replied, "Darcy, you taught me the power of forgiveness and the beauty of second chances. Our love story is a testament to the fact that sometimes the deepest wounds can lead to the most profound healing." As they sat in the embrace of nature's serenade, they reflected on the trials they had overcome, the battles they had fought, and the love that had emerged victorious. Their journey had been a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, the transformative power of forgiveness, and the capacity of love to mend even the most shattered hearts. And so, they continued to walk hand in hand, their love story an ever-evolving tapestry of growth, compassion, and unwavering commitment. The scars of betrayal had become badges of honor, symbols of their triumph over adversity. In their shared journey, they found solace, joy, and a deep sense of gratitude for the love they had salvaged from the wreckage of their past. And as they looked toward the future, they knew that their love would continue to shine, illuminating the lives of others and inspiring hope in the face of unimaginable pain. For David and Darcy, their love story was no longer defined by the betrayal that had shaken their foundation. It was a tale of redemption, a testament to the fact that love, when nurtured with honesty, vulnerability, and unwavering commitment, can overcome even the darkest of shadows. And so, they walked into the embrace of their future, hand in hand, forever grateful for the lessons learned and the love that had emerged from the ashes, a love that would guide them through the rest of their lives.